Hi everyone, welcome back to Queen G's Recipes, and today we are going to be making an amazing cookie and cookie bar recipe with only one chocolate chip cookie dough. These are amazing, they're delicious, they are so easy to make and perfect for the holidays, so let me show you one up close. So let's get started with the recipe. Okay, so the first thing we are going to need is some softened butter, and then we will add in both of our sugars and we will mix for 3 to 4 minutes. Okay, so this looks good. Now we will add in our eggs and our vanilla extract. And we will whisk just until combined. Okay, so into our flour mixture, you want to add in your baking soda and your salt and just give them a good little whisk with a fork, even is fine, and then slowly add it into your cookies, and that's pretty much it until everything is nicely incorporated together. Okay, so now we are ready to add in our chocolate chips. Okay, just add it into the batter, mix till combined, and then we will be ready to form our cookies. So at this time, you want to make sure you have your oven preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And I will be using an ice cream scoop. You can use any size, make any size cookie you prefer. And I just find it's easier to make the cookies and so that all of your cookies are the same size. So let's get to adding our chocolate chips and mixing. Okay, so it's probably easier if you fold in your chocolate chips with a spatula, because with the chocolate chips and your dough, you might break your machine, so you want to be careful with that. Unless you're using a standing mixer, it's probably easier to fold in your chocolate chips, okay? Okay, so this looks really good. I have my pan prepared, my oven preheated, and now we are going to form our cookies with our cookie scoop, and we're going to bake them at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, probably for around 9 to 11 minutes. Okay, so my cookies baked for exactly 11 minutes. Now you want to make sure that you leave them in the pan before transferring them to a cooling rack, probably for around 4 or 5 minutes, or your cookies will start to break apart on you and you don't want that. And so if your cookies are smaller or bigger, keep in mind they might take a little more time, a little less time, a minute or two difference maybe. Once you start to notice the edges are light golden brown, then you know that they are baked. So now I'm going to let them cool completely on the cooling rack, but we are going to move on to something else. So while these are cooling, I just want to show you here, I have another chocolate chip cookie dough. It is the same dough that we made the cookies, and so there's no point in going through the whole recipe again. So I'm just showing you it's the same recipe as the cookies. Now what we're going to do is we are going to take this dough and we are going to make cookie bars. So I just want to show you that this dough is versatile, and with this dough we can make amazing chocolate chip cookies and amazing chocolate chip cookie bars. I will tell you how long they take to bake and the temperatures and all that as we go along, but for now you're going to need a 9 by 9 inch baking dish or baking pan. Make sure you've greased it, lined it with parchment paper. I have mine here to show you. Okay, so it's greased and lined. And we are going to just take the cookie dough that I showed you and we're going to press it in with our hands. If it becomes a little sticky, just grease your hands with a little bit of nonstick spray and it'll be perfectly fine. So that's what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to show you the baking instructions for that. Then we will have 2 desserts that are easy to make with the same dough, perfect for the holidays, and just wonderful and easy. So let's get to placing our cookie dough into our pan and allow our cookies to completely cool before we try them. Okay, so now into our prepared pan, we are going to place the cookie dough that I mentioned to you earlier, and we're just going to press it in with our hands. Okay, so if you want to add some pecans, walnuts, any chopped nut in here, you can go ahead and do that. I'm just doing the basic chocolate chip cookie dough, but it is up to you what you would like to add in here. Now we are going to bake at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 to 25 minutes. I'll let you know what they look like when they're done and how long they were in the oven for. So let's get to baking. Okay, so my chocolate chip cookie bars baked for exactly 23 minutes at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. And now you want to allow them to completely cool in the pan. So they have been here for almost 2 hours and they're still very slightly warm, but that is totally perfect. And now what we're going to do is we're going to place this on a cutting board and we're going to cut them into squares. Now, the only thing is if you take this out before they're completely cooled, they might break on you. So you want to make sure you allow them to completely cool in the pan. So let's get to cutting up our squares. Okay, so we have already cut our chocolate chip cookie bars here. So I'm just going to cut this one in a triangle so you can see the inside. Okay, so now we are going to set our cookie bars aside and we're going to bring in our cookies, which we made initially, okay? Okay, so let me just show you how gorgeous they are. Now we will break it in the middle. The cookie bars are amazing. They are soft, chewy, just like a cookie in a bar form. They have a crunchy edge, a chewy edge. They are perfection. The chocolate chip cookies are the best cookies I have ever had. This is the best chocolate chip cookie recipe to exist. For me, it is, and I really hope you give this a try. And the best part is that you have one recipe and you can make 2 amazing treats. Treats you can make for the holidays, give away for the holidays, and everyone is going to love them. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. So if you want to check us out on TikTok and Instagram, the links will be in the description box below. And if you're interested in any of our bakeware or products that we use in any of our videos, make sure you check out our Amazon storefront. It will be in the description box as well, and the recipe will be there for you too. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye everyone.